Be careful, this one's broken. Oh, imagine that. Yeah, look at all that. That doesn't look normal. Look at all that.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, so... I wonder if she tore this off and threw it back there while we were on the traffic stop.
Yeah, she did reach up.
Because...
Yeah. She reached up at some point.
Alright, I'm going to set this right here. I found that sitting on top of the pile of clothes in the passengers. Yeah, there's a lot of it in the corner and up in a crack here.
Contact anybody, make the dispatch, make sure he figured it out.
Too soft, too strong. There, perfectly balanced.
So some people were looking back at some of the histories with these different areas of concerns and case studies, and they're saying it is interesting that back in the early 90s, how we mentioned the Oprah show and the up-and-comers and putting their pictures on her show. And then if you notice, within the next few years, they were going around to those areas, people from the show, checking out the farms. Why? Right, and then in 96, right after that, Oprah said she didn't want to eat another burger after she found out what was going on at those farms. And then she dealt with 2 years of lawsuits. Right, and so now years later, as you can see, they have a lot of private farms and online. I mean, all of them are saying buy your meat from here. This is safe. These are safe farms. Right, so why isn't anybody talking about that? I mean, because it's pretty obvious. Like with the whole Muslim thing, vaccine exemptions, pigs, bovine material. Right, and then when they're trying to enforce it on them, and they try to explain why they don't want it and the health concerns, and yeah, they know what they do to those pigs, huh? They know it's dangerous. Not all of them. Not all of them. I mean, when you look at, too, you can't deny the numbers. People who get high cholesterol, pig meat. Mostly, yeah. Or if you eat a lot of fatty, cheap cuts. Do you know how many people we've had say that they were told their cholesterol was high? They wanted them to be put on the medications, and they refused the medications, and instead of going on the medications, all they did was stop eating pork. That's it. And if they did eat meat, they made sure it wasn't too much of a fatty cut. But not pork, right? So pork is associated to high cholesterol. Why don't they teach you this? Instead, they make fun of it and have people on the news eat hot dogs. Have you guys woken up to that yet, or do you want to keep playing these games with fucking psycho abusive farmers? Yeah, white fucking goon punks and black Jewish people. It's a mix, really, of those three. Not all, as you could, just a few. We love white people, we love black people, we love Jewish people. We're just saying, those businesses are highly associated to white fucking punk-ass goons and cronies. And some black people, and some Jewish people. Right, Candace? You know what we're talking about. Pig meat is associated with high cholesterol, primarily because fatty and processed cuts contain high levels of saturated fats. Now, there are healthy saturated fats, right? You want to be careful with those too, because that can cause the same thing, but this is way more potent. Right? I know, remember? And then they pulled all the seed oil bullshit instead of addressing that. Right, Rachel? And she had Kennedy come on like she was so scared to talk about it. You sick fucks. What the fuck is the matter with you people? The proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine need to address what's happening here with our children. My name is Mary Beth Karen Sonia. I was born 1/23/1982 with eyes of blue at high noon. I think it was 12:01 to be exact. Yeah, so the sick motherfucker here with our children, Michael Scott Garand, who tried to kill me back in 2012. I think they were trying to cover up some of the stuff with that Lyme disease, autism, vaccines, bioweapons. Right, Kennedy? You want to help us here? I know, it seems like a lot of their people associated to those streams, I mean, I don't know if they're scared or if they're punk-ass bitches, just like the fucking punk-ass white cronies here that don't want to accept the truth and discuss the actual facts and concerns while our children are being fucked and tortured by punks. I know the years those people trying to find out who killed Kennedy were really trafficking heroin, most of them. A lot of them were not. They were just put in the mix. They were given those funds and assignments so it would look good. It's all bullshit. Right, Kennedy? Yeah, I really hope people start to get fucking real around here. You can keep complaining that you shouldn't have to listen to us. Is this a disturbance? Are we being mean to good citizens? No, we're talking to sick motherfucking criminals and nasty fucking punks who like to fucking torture little kids. And if you got a problem with that, you can take it up with the judge, eh? All right. Much love, health, and peace to you all. We're going to work on our picture. Yes, with the Go on the Rock. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so when they ignore it and they're like, oh, seed oils, food dyes, and then promoting Botox and stem cells, what the fuck are you doing? All right. Anytime, folks. Yeah, we could really care less about all that. We're mostly concerned about the children and people understanding how they've been fucked and tortured for years and how these punks have been feeding out that shit to people all throughout our systems. It's not a joke. Prove me wrong, please. I'd love for you to try. And you won't. And they usually don't. They just cast it off as conspiracy and they're not even going to address the concerns of such a crazy person. How long do you think that was going to last? Oh, about till now. Anyways, I mean, in other worlds, it's already done. As you can see, it doesn't even exist. They're way past that. And they're laughing at these fucking places. Old schoolers, people about ready to snap. It's pretty profitable, isn't it? Yeah, get your fucking popcorn. Mwah! Love you. And to you, happy, happy birthday, baby. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. I gotta stop because my throat is getting hoarse. Yeah, it's what we do. It's what we do, and we won't have it any other way.
Wearing dark clothing, they're setting up the perimeter. Cars unoccupied.
Any other way, as in keeping it real and speaking the truth. Yeah, no, to stay silent and complacent with such crap, no, that makes us sick. Why don't you heal and free yourselves by actually speaking the truth and acknowledging it, because you know the truth, and it'll eat away at you and give you cancer. Which treatment options are you going to choose?